Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, March 23, 2018. Website Tree of the Golden Light. For some time now much has been happening behind the scenes, and if anything has increased as the dark ones are removed so as to ensure that the needed changes can go ahead without interference. Over a long period matters have been formed so that they could manipulate events and turn them to their advantage. Those days are almost over and they are no longer the power that they used to be. In the meantime, no opportunity has been overlooked in establishing a web of light that will be fully activated at the appropriate time. More support for the light workers has arrived and their influence will help speed up the changes. You may have noticed that in general there is now a move away from the blood and thunder days. And at every level there is now a more peaceful approach to implementing the changes. It has been a major challenge to overcome the activities of those who desire to keep hold of the old ways, and do all they can to hold back progress. However, they cannot stop it, and it is ordained that the new age will replace the old with that which is new, and will establish a system based on compassion and love. You will see a fairer society emerge that is going to be led by those who have proven their allegiance to establishing the light in all forms of governance. The changes represent a major challenge, but those souls that are carrying mankind forward are strong-willed and supported by legions of the light. They cannot fail to achieve success, and the result of their efforts will become known in due course. Changes are occurring all over the world, and at first glance it may appear chaotic. But what you cannot see is the overall view and the necessity for what is happening. Be assured that all is making good progress, and before long you will be made more aware of what is taking place. The secrecy surrounding work such as that still going on in the Antarctica will be unable to be maintained for much longer. It is part of your history, and as such you should be entitled to know what is happening. Once matters can be discussed more openly and you are allowed to know your true history, you will be prepared to meet your galactic ancestors. The barrier that prevents such visits is lifting, and it cannot be too much longer that you have to wait to meet them. They come with love and every intention to offer their support and help to speed up your progress towards ascension. You must realize by now that you have lived sheltered lives, simply because the Dark Ones have deliberately kept you without the truth of who you really are, but that is changing. You are entering a period when people are demanding to know the full truth and be allowed to progress instead of being held back. Looking back, there are many instances when you have been helped by the forces of light, yet you have little if any knowledge of their intervention. As much as any others, if not more, they have prevented actions that may have seriously delayed your progress. Such actions have been justified and allowed since you passed the marker, and now your protection is higher than ever. In fact, many other civilizations have offered their help in any way that is necessary to ensure you safely reach ascension. Some of these highly evolved beings have moved beyond the need for physical bodies as such, but can appear in a more etheric form if it is necessary. Such beings are following an accepted spiritual practice, where those that have advanced will always help those souls below them. Let it be known amongst your friends that it is now time for plain speaking, as the truth is slowly coming out as to your true history. It will show that you have progressed spiritually in spite of the fact that you have been sorely tested for a very long time. To not only have survived such testing is a credit to your resolve to evolve regardless of what setbacks you have experienced. You have all been well rewarded, and many of you have gone ahead in leaps and bounds. You are the way showers and to be commended for overcoming all obstacles in your path. By your success you have made it easier for others to follow. You are the chosen ones who have not only experienced the end of the last age, but you are now progressing in the new age that holds many pleasant surprises for you. Not every soul is ready to ascend, but everyone will gain from having experienced the higher vibrations. It will help speed up your evolution, and the experiences will have prepared you for better things. Whatever your level of understanding, you will have progressed much quicker with the ever-increasing vibrations. Even now you have had evidence of how quickly it is affecting the human race. As previously where ideas of going to war to settle differences were commonplace, there is now a new mood that sees the value of peaceful cooperation, and so it will continue. You really have moved on, and the benefits of doing so will eventually result in world peace. The human race has taken a great step forward, and it will bring benefits that will help mankind move into a new era. It will be one where greed and corruption will be rooted out, and wealth spread more equally amongst everyone. The most needy will be identified and given help to overcome their circumstances that are often the result of wars. Those perpetrating such situations are usually in it only for profit, and have no allegiance to either side. They will readily deal with both of them, and history will reveal that wars have even been started for purely profit and no other reason, with no consideration where the loss of life is concerned. You have become wiser now, and soon profiteering from anything associated with wars is no longer going to be possible. Defense is of course going to remain much longer because of the perceived threats from extraterrestrials, where in reality none exist. Regardless of earthly matters, your immediate future is in the process of change, because those who can propel you into it are now more active than ever before, and you should go ahead in leaps and bounds. It is how the future looks, and the timing is very much up to you, as you have to show that you are ready. So outwardly you will see little evidence yet of these changes, although all is in a constant state of change and fluctuates according to the level that you can lift it up to. You have more influence where the future is concerned than you imagine, but it is very promising because many more of you have awakened to the light and helping to lift up the vibrations. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. Mike Quinsey.